in darkness. I am late. But I'm here. One of these days. One of these days. I had an optimistic moment today. This is a very bad optimistic moment. I thought, do you know what? I'm going to try start stream at 8:30 today. You know, start early, finish in a good time. Healthy. 8:30 turned to 9. I did modify that with about an hour to go. Yeah. I mean, lie is a strong word. Hopeful optimism is a better word. So, I apologize. You know, I keep apologizing for this. Delusional is also a word. Yeah, you're right. You are right. These are all the right words to include in my very poor assessment of my own time management. It's a large disappointment. It's a large disappointment. But all that time is being spent on very important work. But now we are here. We can focus on raid. I have to do one more thing in Dragon Age today, and then I can take a piece, which is great. Cool, went there, yeah. We need a refund for this free entertainment, and don't skimp out on giving us back everything you're not paying for. You got it, my friend. No, in all seriousness, I do try to make sure I'm accurate, but it's just been a bit crazy the last couple of weeks have been very, very crazy for me. Just trying to get everything, you know, get all the stuff done. Is the new game will be on all regions? Which new game do you refer to? Do you mean the one that I played the other night, or do you mean Fateless? Optimizer should be fine. Fateless one? Yeah, Fateless will be everywhere. Fateless will be everywhere, yeah. Don't you worry. Watcher Realms. I've heard a lot of good things about the update from Watcher Realms. I don't know whether, you know, any of it has any validity or anything, but I've heard a lot of positive things come from Watcher Realms. You want Star One? Hey, that's Universum. I don't play Watcher Realms, no. I did try it, and I probably didn't give it enough... That's the right word. I probably didn't give it enough credit, or give it enough time, if I'm being honest. I could have given it more credit, and I couldn't have given it more time, but... Yeah, for me, it just wasn't my... I didn't like the artwork. I found the artwork really cheap, personally. Like, the gallery was good, but the rest of it was very not, in my opinion, not very good. Not very well done. You know, but that is just my opinion, so it's not to say it's a bad game. You're the new cat. The cat's currently having food, so she's a happy bunny over there. Too jiggly. What your PC reboot shouldn't matter, but if you change your configuration, it'll matter. Like rebooting your PC shouldn't matter at all. Shouldn't make a too different. It shouldn't make much of a difference, to be honest. Like, we did have some login issues with the server earlier on in the week, but we resolved those pretty quickly. So you should be, you know, you shouldn't be experiencing any more login issues. What do you say? Pulled a 5... Oh, hiccups, sorry. Pulled a 5-star Crixie Assault out of Mortal Soulstone yesterday. Nice. We do have some prisms to pull. I know GB's been asking me about prisms. I've got some prisms to pull. I saved them for stream for a bit of fun. Bit of fun activity, you know. Bit of fun activity. We're going to do it on stream. I'm just setting something up in the background, and then I can focus 100% on tonight's stream. That is my current plan here. Save for the chase tomorrow. I'm not pulling tomorrow, though. I'm saving for the fusion at the moment. Hey, YST. Yeah, probably, but, you know, we could do it for a bit of fun. Like, I could pull it tomorrow, but why bother? Like this, I really don't see any value in this Vizug guy. What even is the summoning event tomorrow? Was it double legendary ancients and Vizug? I mean, I'm probably not going to. If you have the soul, yeah, but you gotta win the event. That's really, really hard. You know, that's really hard to do. To win a champion chase event. That is a level of commitment that, you know, you're committing a lot to do that. And I don't know if that's, you know, viable. Do you think it's a waste to have more than one account going in RSL? I mean, depends if you enjoy the game that much. I guess. Nothing's ever a waste. It's hard to run 2 accounts, I will say that though. It's very hard to maintain 2 accounts. Hello, Cat. Yeah, sorry, I'm just finishing off something in Dragonite for the day, and then I can close it down. It's a new season for Dragonite. It's always a bit stressful to get everything going. Trying to maintain 3. Good lord, that's a lot. That is a lot. That is a lot to maintain as 3. How long is Live Arena open for? An hour. We've got plenty of time. Excellent. I really want to try and finish this today. Really, that's the only thing I'm really wanting to push on Sintranos Hard is this one. I want to try and finish that today. So we're going to give that a go. We've got a few more floors to clear here and probably try and push Amius normal. We're tanking again this week because... Oh my god. Never have I been more excited about tanking in 1 week. Oh my god. Um, I don't know how to react to that. They've basically done double the amount of our record our clan has done in 9 keys. Yeah. Don't know how to react to that, really, guys. I'll be honest. That's and it's followed up by this one. Look, this guy's done like 16 billion on Nightmare here. These two go and have a bit of a cracking off if they want. My pony does that, Swift Cat. Don't devalue my pony. Yeah, it's hard to build, right? It's hard to build. Right, I can close this down, thankfully. What a stressful thing this has been. Well, so we'll be doing Hydra Clash today, but I do want to just like try and experiment and think about different teams, but thankfully we can just tank and do very little. I don't need to do too much. So, I've managed to get a stroll. I have managed to get a soul for Marius. I got 1 star. I put him in Cruelty, to be honest. I thought Cruelty was a good option. He's pretty complete now, apart from a bit of rolling here. You know, probably a bit of rolling here. He's pretty complete. We did finally manage to get Riho Bone Spear. She's now up to 307, so she's back. We managed to get this finally, so she's now going 1 speed faster than Newt, which is lovely. I haven't summoned them yet, no. Oh, why did we 3%? Try that again. We're all 3%. So she's going before Newt. It doesn't really change the team, but, you know, it's nice to make sure it goes in the right order. You know, have I seen what the Scratches video? Nature's Wrath. I thought it would be. I thought it would be. I need to do the numbers on it. I will do the numbers on it. But I thought Nature's Wrath could be quite good. But in the end, like, I don't really feel like 1 billion is that much anymore. You know, like 1 billion on what was that, Swift Cut? I haven't managed to... I've only seen the video pop up. I haven't had a chance to watch it yet. What was the 1 billion on? What content? What are my dailies here? Win 7 campaign battles. You've got it. Was it hard? What? Hard Hydra? Yeah, like 1 billion on hard Hydra is that much? For someone like Ninja's quality, is that like a significant thing? I mean, it sounds maybe a bit end gamist or elitist, but I'm pretty sure I can make 1 billion happen on a lot of champions on hard. Or was it? If it was Nightmare, that's more impressive. If it's on hard, not so much. $1 billion Nightmare. Yeah, it's pretty good. Nice G-string. Yeah, time to move up. If you're hitting 50 million normal, you can do that on hard at least. And the rewards are worth it. Even if you can't compete in Hydra Clash, the Hydra boss gives you good clan gold. That's silver, that's energy, that's like a potentially a legendary book. You know, there's good rewards to be had across all of the different things in Hydra. So, yeah, that's before we even mentioned gear. Got Marius, now we're working on finishing hard Sintranos. Yeah, I've got S19 to 2 tonight, Levon. I'm in the same boat as you. I don't know if I can be bothered to do... Sorry, not S19. Yeah, is it S19? No, it's not S19. S9. No, not 9. 17. God, my brain. My brain can't handle stuff today. He was doing some testing and a couple of champs and the whole website confuses you. What specifically confuses you? Yeah, that is the only downside with the clan system. You know, you do need to make sure you're in the clan that's suitable to your progression level. Which can be painful if you're good friends with people in the clan, you know. You just pull Genzin. Genzin and Mikage is very good for finite. Yeah, Genzin's really, really fast. I know a certain creator likes Genzin if he's still lurking. He's probably not lurking anymore. He pops in and he flies away. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I thought it would be the best one. I just haven't had time to run the numbers because it's quite a complicated math to run all and compare it against different breakpoints. It's not just as simple as going like 1 + 1 = 2. Oh, we get a monthly shard tomorrow. That's kind of nice. Right then, should we pull him? I don't really care about the champion chase. I would really want... I want a Feral. I so want a Feral. I want a Feral so bad. I want the tree. He would solve so many of my Hydra problems. Actually, I need space first. Never any space. Can I put people in the vaults? Nope. I wouldn't mind Giath either, because I feel like Giath is another fortress that I need to fix the damage for. I wouldn't mind a Giath. I really don't want any of the others because I've got all the rest. Top 3 here would be great. If we even get legendary. There's a champion chase tomorrow. Yeah, so the smart person summons tomorrow. You don't have to summon them today. It's active till tomorrow. A smart person summons them tomorrow. I'm not a smart person today. I'm a bad person today. So the person today is going to go... Pray for mercy. Ooh. No. 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 Oh, that's not Feral. That's not the tree. Ah. hell do I do with another Stultus? To be fair, a second Stultus is not bad because I can dedicate him to like Agreth and Dragon. I can put him. I can basically replace. I can put him into Dragon, and he's better than probably the Sylvan Watcher. Damn. This will be an epic. Damn. Ah, Viral. Viral. Fuck. God damn it. Problem is, I don't use the one for Arena now. That's the issue. I have one built for Arena. I don't use him. I just don't need him. Like, I've got better options, unfortunately. Ah, Feral. Feral. Last time we had an 8-2 victory record. Well, let's see how much we get tonight. Feral. I don't even think it helps me with faction wars. I got a feeling it doesn't even help me there. I don't think it does. I'll have a look after this now. Okay, bye. Shit, we can cancel this. We can have a quick look. Okay, never mind. We're fighting Ikori. I think they are. I think they are full. Yeah. Damn. That's frustrating. That's really burnt me. I just want to know. Checking my PC. I was using loads of memory again. I need to figure out what causes this. What do we got here? Ooh, lovely. It is pony time. You know it is. It's pony time. They talked about modifying faction wars. I don't think they actually did. I don't think they did, you know. Or certainly, I don't know if they plan to. Myself less fluorescent. Just looked at my camera now, it's like bright blue. There we go. I know, right? The thing is, Marius, I want them to pick more mythicals. Marius is just so good into mythical champions that, you know, the more the merrier. Got a 4-star Soul for Fennec. Should I still be going Phantom Touch until 6-star? I can go Heaven Cast. So it depends what you use in Wenzel, right? If you're using them in PvE, absolutely Phantom Touch. If you're using them in PvP, then you could make a case for Heaven Cast, because if you kill them with Phantom Touch, you don't get the block revive, which is probably not so good. It's less desirable. So yeah, it just depends what you want, essentially. Now, I have to be careful here. I've lost my Reviver. So if they start with the stone shit, skill. Oh man, okay. I still think we do this. Try and get rid of that. The only downside is I've lost Ancora, so there's a very good chance I lose because I've lost Ancora. He's got to revive if he uses it. He shouldn't. Oh, damn. I nearly killed him. This is going to ruin me now. Ancora stops this. That's the only problem. I've lost Ancora. So I'm probably going to lose. That's the only downside when I lose Ancora. So does add crit damage do anything? Yeah, of course. But in the so when we are doing I'm pretty sure I did. Did I so you asked me when we got the damage multipliers, if a champion has crit damage in his build, the effect, does it add more damage to the actual damage calculation? I got a feeling no, but I'm going to double check now, actually, because I know I worked on something with crit rate for someone like Gembo, for example, because Gembo has crit rate buff. I'm just double checking if I did or didn't. I certainly added things for like passive stat gains. I got a feeling I didn't add the buff, which I probably should do. It's a very good improvement if I haven't done it. So I think I forgot to add the buff, because one of my intentions was to add things like, you know, Armand's, not Armand's, what am I thinking of here? Gembo, for example. Gembo does crit rate buff, right? So it gives him an advantage. It gives him a stat boost. But I don't think I added it. So that's a mistake of mine. So, but it should just be 30% stronger, effectively, with crit damage buff, or 25% stronger, theoretically. Well, if he's not going to pick it, I'm going to make him pick it. Yeah, easy. We're tanking because there's like billion people. We're not fighting billions. Oh, man, they took away my goddamn Ancora again. Watch this, stop doing that. It's additive multiplier. So if it's a buff on horror, if it's a buff, it will be additive. Oh, they actually let me have Armand's. All right. Why did he let me have Armand's? Okay. I'm a bit afraid. Right, that's what I wanted to stop. Let's just kill him. Of course it metamorphed. The one person I need to kill. Oh. What did he die from? What did he die from? What the? But why did he counterattack? Oh, he metamorphed. Of course he metamorphed. Oh, of course. Of course. Rip. So, to answer your question, Horror, correctly, before I got distracted, I forget these things. If there is a crit damage buff, then the buff is additive to the crit damage stat. If it's a passive that says something like increases critical damage by 40%, then it is a fixed multiplier of a 1.4 on the skill. The buff is bad. The bonus is good. I hope that answers the question for you. So, like, for example, there's a rare, I think, called Halberdier. He has a passive which increases critical damage by 40%. That's not a 40% additive buff. That's a 40% multiplicative bonus. So anytime he crits, he will do 40% more. It's very, very strong. I was so down. I thought, oh, I was trying to avoid not killing him, and I forget how broken the pony is. He did get sniped a bit. Just built my new Sand Devil team. 20 seconds. Siffy, Riho, Kaimar, double note. Oof. Who would you recommend for Shogun 25? Whispers work well. Someone like a Gala long braids works well. Tyler. Turvold works really well. Anyone with crazy on-hit damage will work really well for your Shogun team, right? Shogun is just about a very strong single target nuker. If you haven't got like Pony, you can even run Newt. Maybe you could even run the same team. It might work. You wouldn't need Siffy, of course, but just basically make sure someone's got high crit damage so that you can take the first enfeeble. That's what I would say. I run a slow Renegade, for example. Does Mario's passive still work when it's in Stone Skin? No. What do you mean when he's in Stone Skin? Do you mean if someone tries to drop your turn meter? I don't think it does because you're immune. Then the Stone Skin overrides it. Yeah, that's what you mean. Yeah, I think you're immune, so I don't think it works. Oh, he took my Shuzhen. I'm annoyed. Fine, I'll take Arbiter instead. Well, if it's critical buff, it would be on the crit damage, not quite. It's kind of the same thing, but not quite. I always like to structure 3.6 times crit damage bonus. But yeah, you're on the right track there, Horror. You're getting there. It does it? Do you know what the problem is, Bio? In my brain, I can't see any other time you would run anything other than Slayer. Slayer is so good. He's like built for Slayer. I just could never imagine any moment in time where I'd run anything else. I kind of don't want to take Burns here. But I don't want to take this. Wow, that is a fully ascended team. Yeah, it could well be. It depends on the phasing. I wouldn't shock me either way. I just assumed that Stone Skin would take precedent. And I'm going to have the same problem again. They keep banning my Ancora tonight. I would want to go faster biohack with mine, but I can't because of Sand Devil. It's fine. Goodbye to Shiro. It happened. It turns out speed is better than star rating. Because of the way that my Sand Devil team is structured with Adeline and the decreased speed, I can't actually make him go faster than 239 speed. Otherwise, I break my Sand Devil team, which is really sucky. Oh, I don't care about that. I always go first. It's probably different a higher up where you are, but I always like reacting rather than proactive there. Shuzhen is helpful. I suppose if I get constantly boosted out, I can cheat as well by a hack because I got Shuzhen, so I can just force a turn. It always gives me an advantage over everyone else. So I can just force a turn if I want to. Oh, I'd imagine it is. That's why I banned his Shuzhen. I wasn't taking it. I know how strong Shuzhen is. I was wondering, if that was you, Snack Daddy, I was wondering why the Toshiro was picked, because the Toshiro is a bit of a weird pick. Like, he's great for Hydra, but not for Arena. So that makes sense that you were AFK. I was like, this doesn't make any sense to me. Wukong's my normal counter to Harima. So we're going to pick Ronda. You've been away for a year. Is Arena live in it? Still a meta? Well, Speed has actually now come back. It was very much a tank meta. Speed has come back a lot since Armand's has returned. It's made a big difference. Like, it is now much more of a speed meta than it's ever been in the last 2 years. We're still not quite back to the old speed meta where it was like, you know, boost, debuff, nuke. But it's much more about like boost, control, nuke. I haven't a horror, but he is on my fun list to do. I always let Armand's in. Armand's is great. This is why Armand's is great. Thank you so much. You just gave me Enfeeble. I really appreciate it. I mean, she's gonna cleanse it. It's kind of annoying, but hey. Can't have everything. And he's gonna pony. He's gonna A3 my pony now. Sucks, but hey. But it's fine. I can cleanse. Get an AoE out. Get rid of our mans. One problem is solved. Oh, thank you. You gave me shield. Really appreciate you. Eek. He's misplaying this quite a lot. Because now all I have to do is wait for Rhonda to come around, put A2 on Marichka, and it's a bit over. I'll know the Forge Pass probably when the patch comes in. Well, it was nice playing with him. We can put the win counter up straight away. She doesn't with block passive skills. She doesn't. I've done... Hang on. I did one too many ones. I double-clicked too quick. That's why we pick Rhonda. So where is your Let's Build UDK video? I'm never building that thing. That thing's horrible. I'm on the fence for going for Corrigar. Nobody in my bracket seems to be going for it. I feel like he could be good and go second team with the cleanse. So Corrigar in one of the Sintrano stages is an absolute hellhole. He's absolutely horrific. Like, I call him the spatula head because he slams you with a spatula and ruins you. So in the right setup, he can be quite good. The problem with Corrigar... I'll tell you what the problem with Corrigar is. Clan boss is dead. That's the problem with Corrigar. Clan boss is dead. And that means ally protection, which is a really, really massive in clan bosses, where the big things come out with ally protection, is no longer as relevant as it used to be. Guardian sets are no longer as good because variable sets got replaced. So Corrigar becomes this kind of like, well, what can you do with him in arena? Well, he doesn't really surpass mythicals. He doesn't really surpass a lot of the support legendary fusions we get. Like, is he better than Wixwell? It's hard to say. I doubt it. So then you start going, is he good in Hydra? Really? I wouldn't say he's anything special. So you just start running out of content areas where you actually need him. And I think that's my biggest concern with Corrigar. Now, if you're in early game, yeah, but do you have the resources early game to grind that much? Probably not. You know, probably not. So he's not a bad champion. I just don't know whether he's a champion you would chase. I mean, a lot of people are yet to adapt, 100%. A lot of people don't realize how Pony works. A lot of people also forget the absolute crazy value of Ancora's passive here. Ancora is the one that makes this work, not anyone else. If Ancora is not here, I can't counter Armand's. It's the combination of Ancora and Pony to protect the Pony so that he can't get stunned. Now, unfortunately, this time I will probably lose because I wasn't able to get the Enfeeble on the Harima, and Harima will wreck me. Might not be right away, but the Harima will wreck me. And this, people are adapted a little bit because they're using Armand's to to basically put the Pony into sleep, you know? Or nearly. The problem's going to be I'm just never going to get a turn. Because I'm too slow, because Harima's going to take control of the fight now and win. So, that's the only downside, is it counters it to some extent, but it doesn't counter it to all extents, you know? Harima's a pretty strong counter to a lot of things, so it's like, to some extent you can do it if you get lucky, but if you get sheeped, that's the problem. So whilst they haven't figured out A2, they have figured out about the A3, and you focus him on the A3, so. What's my Mithrala build? She's just in high accuracy, high resistance. Mithrala is better in Arena because of the Hex passive, in my opinion. The Hex passive for Mithrala is very good. Yeah, and also the primal quartz, right? The mythical quartz. I'm probably not going to go first here. So I'm going to go this. And ban the Siffy, because I'm not going to go first. Yeah, I need to do S17 after this Elixium. I don't even know if I can do it. When I was trying to do it, I was struggling. Oh, yeah, that's true, Ranesh. I mean, honestly, when I saw the training, I was like, Man-Eater. Man-Eater is so much more important than Corrigan. So being able to get Man-Eater, I would go hard for Man-Eater if I was training. Yeah, as Matt said, like, Man-Eaters will go hard. Little Miss Annie with cracking roots. Interesting. I haven't seen it, no. Yeah, I struggle with Garrel, though, Elixium. It's not as easy as even with Garrel. You know? It's quite hard even with Garrel. Ah, they took my Shuzhen again. Why is there Christmas music playing in the background? This is very weird. Oh, there goes the Little Miss Annie and Feeble. And guess what? You can't lock me out. You may be able to take my abilities, but you cannot take my ability to A1 you. Need to go the Arbiter, though. Oh. They keep dropping his turn meter. I don't even know what that turn meter drop was. Something. Oh, that hurt. Go on, have Evil Eye. Okay. He can't do anything. Well, he can A3, actually. He can A3 if he wants to. I need to stop her from doing something. I've probably won now. There we go. They got ponied. Question about Feral's passive. Do you get all 3 bonuses if you have 4 buffs or only the bonus damage? You get everything. It's additive Marek. So if you have 2, you get the first bonus. 3, you get the second bonus. 4, you get the third bonus. You get all of them if you have all 4. It's not pick or choose. I'm sure I didn't just have you said general gear cleanse or general gear videos yet. No, I haven't recorded it yet. It's on my list. I was going to record it yesterday, but the optimizer threw a bit of a wobbly, so I had to sort that out, unfortunately. I was helping sort out and troubleshoot and make sure it was all working fine. Sounds funny. I'll have to check it out, Nobo. I'll be honest, Royal Milk, I saw the presets come out and thought it was amazing, and because it's taken them so long to do it, I've engineered my account now to basically be pre-built. So I don't really ever need to swap gear. So I've not engaged with the gear swapping system one bit. I've not needed to. Go with Mithrala. It's a bit of fun. Does attack affect the damage rating a lot? Because Quaestor has a 6 on his A3, but it's strong. But Errol is a 5 times godlike. It's base attack, yeah. Base attack affects it a lot. And also any passive gains and any sort of things in there. Why is there a bomber in here? I feel like people throw Nishak in for no reason whatsoever. I'm guessing what he wants to do is boost switch form, increase accuracy, and bomb me. He ain't bombing me with Enfeeble. Yeah, that's what he wants to do. He wants to switch form, give me increased accuracy, but he's not going to be able to do it now because he's just got himself enfeebled. The stun will come through. He'll probably stun everyone here because increased accuracy. Oh, wow. Yeah, there we go. And we go 1, 2, 3. Oh, game. Game. There we go. It can be. The problem is, it's like do you know what the problem is for me, Biohack? If you show Bomber like that, you're basically telling me what you want to build. Like, you're telling me up front how you're going to build this guy, and that is Bomb. And I just don't think Bombs work in Arena because it requires too much coverage. You have to do too much to make it work. Right, I need 2 bombers, I need 2 increased accuracy, I need 2 increased attack. It's just too much. But you're right, you could use him just as a pure nuker. It's not bad. But then it's almost like taking a worse option. I feel like bombs are just easy to counter. The only downside with bombs is if you can hide that you're going the bomb route and then they don't have enough time to do anything, it's difficult. You know? I just feel like it's very telegraphed what you're trying to do. I know you're going to bomb, so all I have to do is pick Mithrala, Elva, and I've won. Right? That's all I have to do. Pick Mithrala, Elva, I've won. Pick Mithrala, Ancora, I've won. You can't beat me because I cleanse your bombs. It's very, very hard to hide, I think, and that's what I'm trying to say. It's like, you have to pick so much to make it work, and you need very specific champions. I think Astrolith is probably the better way to go. But even then, that's hard. And it's easier to counter bombs with things like Mithrala and lots of different things like that. So. But. Yeah, you can. That's what I'm saying. What I'm saying is you have to hide it. That's what I'm trying to say. It's not that it doesn't work. It's just you have to work extremely hard to hide it. And it does require quite a significant commitment, because if the team is built properly, they'll resist you and they'll cleanse you. There's a lot of cleansers out there now that can just get rid of bombs very easily. It is a good way to deal with Stone Skin Mythicals, yeah. I don't really fight a lot of Stone Skin Mythicals, so it's very difficult for me to know. Like, this is what I fight a lot of. These are the types of teams I fight a lot of. He's going to pony my A3. He's going to A3 my pony. They always A3 my pony when they realize it can attack. And I'll lose now because of it. Well, there's a hope, though, because if I put Hex out, then there's always a chance when someone tries to kill me that they end up becoming stone-skinned. That's the good thing with Mithrala. If... Okay, that could just happen as well. Good old Wukongs. There's nothing that can stop a Wukong if it hits Helm Smash, unfortunately. Yeah, but then, you know, the lockout's different, right? What's winning you? The bombs are the lockout. If you lock someone out and you have the right enough damage deals, I could bring Jorgid, I could bring Ronda, I can bring Baron, potentially. I can bring any mythical legendary nuker and it'll do the same outcome and I don't have to work so hard. I can bring Wukong if I've locked them out. This is, you know, it's fairly straightforward. I personally just don't think bombs work. I would prefer to bring a burner. Like Gizmak. I feel like burns are a better way to get rid of the stone skin. Because at least with Gizmak, you have a usable champion that doesn't require debuffs to be relevant. And again, it's not to say that bombs don't work. They clearly work. I'm just saying that my personal opinion about bombs, I find them very difficult to make work. For the average player as well, I find it very difficult to work. What it's showing you, Hobbit, is the worst, the most relevant head for battle damage, Hobbit. It's showing you the most tankiest head. Or it's showing you the most highest effective HP wave opponent. Or the boss. I still haven't quite figured out who my best pick is here, by the way. I feel like it needs to be more turn-based, but Arbiter just doesn't feel right. But I still haven't quite figured out who my best 5th pick is. You need to use the stages tool then. What do you mean, Max? I'm not sure I understand what you mean, Hobbit. If you want to know the numbers, the best way is to go to the stages tool. It's just too much information to load in for the average user. Slow them down. Hey, look. Okay. Man, you got a turn before me. Oh, he's so broken. They need to undo that build. Like, it's so broken. They need to undo his nerf. Like, it's so frustrating. Basically unbuffed, no increased attack, nothing. Just go one shot everyone. So stupid. That wasn't what they needed to do to rebalance Siegfried. Absolute terrible move by the balance team over playing that. It's such a stupid champion. What they needed to do was make it so that you could get access to a second form more available. They didn't do that. They just made him this most stupid, obnoxious one-shot target champion that breaks the rules of the game just because we need to make him useful. It's so frustrating. Every time they ever balance anything in this game, it's always either it's always too far. It's like, okay, the bosses are too difficult. I know, let's just obliterate the defense to the point of irrelevancy. Okay, Siegfried's not good enough, nobody can get to his second form. Okay, let's just make him the most craziest single target damage dealer in the game. Why? Frustration. Absolute frustration. So frustration. I kind of don't want to fight Carol. I could just get Wukong one shot. It's a classic problem with game design where they don't understand what the problem is. The problem was never his damage output. The problem was his inability to access his alternate form, and they didn't solve that problem. This fix didn't... they didn't ultimately solve the problem that they had with his kit. All they did was just make his damage obnoxious. Which is, you know, classic move. But there we are. That's my little rant around the way. You'll A3 my pony here. Oh, he's not. She's going to give my... Can I get rid of... I don't think I can kill him in time. I think he's going to kill me. Nice. Sheep warfare. Basically need to make sure I can't get one shot from Wukong. Strengthen should help. If he hits Helm Smash, the one there. It's alright, yeah, that's what I was... as long as he didn't hit Helm Smash, I was okay. There we go. Nice. All right, what was our record? 6-4, not bad. Not bad. We lost to a Siegfried. Happens. We lost to a Wukong Helm Smasher. Happens. We lost to a very powerful Harima. That happens. And we lost because they took Ankor away and we died to, well, you know, a very powerful Wukong. See, you can see where I lose. Wukong, Harima, Wukong, Siegfried. Most of the time with Harima, I can control it. This one, they took my speed turn boost. So normally people like navigate towards banning either the Narcissus or the Ankora more than the Shugen, but it will take my Shugen away, then that becomes harder. So, but you know, we'll take those. I do 10 a day. I'm not that super. Now that I've done most of the missions, I've got Quintus. I'm not super. I chip away at it, get enough points here, slowly upgrade these. I'll get there. The less fights I do, the more likely all the whales will get stuck at the top. That's the way I look at it. Does the optimizer accurately place Slayer versus Savage lethal sets for maximizing damage? Yes, but it won't calculate the chance of Slayer repeat damage. Edags. So if you have a chance to repeat the damage, it's not going to factor that into your calculations, right? It's not gonna do that. It will calculate the ignore defense as always, so long as you pick a skill that's AoE. If you don't pick the skill and the skill's not, or you pick the skill and it's not AoE, then it will always recommend something else because it will assume you can't get the AoE. So yeah, I haven't decided, Wagner, on the last spot at the moment. I just haven't decided who the last spot's going to be. I keep trying different people. It's the team I used for Amius. It's basically setting up Whisper with a big Rathalos nuke. So it is, yeah. If you can protect Zeke from behind stones, it's very hard to stop him. But most of the time, I can reduce its duration with Pony's A2. Which is what I try to do half the time, you know? I try to do that. It doesn't always work, but we do our best. Yeah, this is the team I've been using. Now, I've probably taken some gear off people, to be honest. I have likely done it. He's still got his gear. I think Woad has still got a gear because I haven't changed these. So we're using Woad painted in curing set, right? Because this is a good way of getting rid of the enemy max HP that you lose. Because it's a very big heal. So that's what we're doing with her. She also got Reflect, so it helps us get that down. We do have High Katoon. You know, it's built very fast, like 285. I could make it faster, though. I probably have faster pieces now. But I also need accuracy, right? So that's the thing, right? I can go faster, but I need accuracy with it. And I've got her in Relentless at the moment. This one's going to be nasty because I've been struggling with it. I'll be honest. I tried it a few times the other day and I kind of gave up. Obviously, I can see if I can get some speed. Speed? No. These things are never graced to us. I mean, to be fair, it's not like it's recommending anything good there, so any speed boot will do. If we can get, like, speed on one of these, it's worth it. It's HP. Speed? No. I'd have to take it from someone else if I did. He's in the team. He didn't get speed. Why did nobody have speed here? Wow. I don't really want 5-star. I'd rather 6-star. There's one last chance at a speed roll. Not a single speed. That is painful. That is painful. we got here? Per drive. We're using all these, and then it's not that much faster. I mean, we could take that, or we could take this. That's actually not bad, but we lose a lot of HP percentage, and we can't really be too squishy. Right, that's the thing. I don't want to be too squishy. I could potentially drop the HP percentage here, but that would give me a little bit more speed. You know, potentially... eight more speed. I could drop the accuracy then as well if I wanted to. So I could go for like that with, say, that, because these are not better. I mean, that could roll. I could go to 297. It's probably okay, actually. It is probably okay, that. Probably some useless pieces here. Wow, I don't have any pieces with double flat stat. Not crazy. A weapons. There we go. I was going to say, I must have some pieces with that. How many have I got with triple flat stat? Let's focus these first. That's really bad, so we'll sell that. We'll sell that. No, that's okay. Should do it. Is there an artifact enhancement event on? There is. Is there anything good in the artifact enhancement event? Yeah, it's the soul coins is fine. Spend a bit of silver. I hate it jumps over here. Okay, so high tune. Let's go push you up. Might as well pick up some accuracy. Oh look, got a bit of HP back. A bit more defense. So I can probably drop a bit of accuracy here. Right now we got 15. 15 here. I can't drop too much accuracy though, unfortunately. I've got to go accuracy still as the main stat. That's the problem. Look at how much little I've got here. That is my second fastest banner. It's so disappointing. So disappointing. We'll try that. Garrel's built, of course. Kreela at the moment is relentless. 264 speeds. And we can basically glyph this. Okay, well, we've got 2 more speeds. We'll take it. We'll take more speed here. Alright, so 268 speed. I mean, they're fast. The team is fast here, right? We have got lots and lots of fast champs. Sentinels, 237. And I think Sentinel's in Relentless. So we've got basically 200 plus speeds in all of these. Like, it should work, right? This should work. I'd like to think. I don't know why I did that. I don't think we can break the shield straight from the get-go. So we just set it up first. Boost. Do I want to swap straight away? I think I do. Don't know if I wanted to do that straight away. I think I wanted to save it because I've lost the reflect buff now. Find out. Might be alright. Okay, hit 1. Can't cleanse these debuffs, unfortunately. Nothing we can do about that. But we can hopefully break the shield. So the first goal is to try and break the shield so that we can get decreased speed on. But it's not going to work out very good here. We broke the shield, which is great. But we're not going to get decreased speed. So we've got to wait 2 turns. I'm not too worried about losing too much health as long as I can break the shield. Because this next rotation I can get, hopefully, back around to Woad. Hopefully. I want to say that, but I don't know if I can now. Breaking the shield that's the hard part here. So I can do this. Survive a bit. Take a hit. Okay, I've got a counterattack, which is nice. Okay, so this is the opportunity I'm going to have now to break the shield. Yeah, Woad's the healer here. Woad will heal a lot. But I just don't know if I've got enough to get this to work. Nice. Well, we breached it. So now all I need to do is get heal reduction. Decrease attack. Wow, we didn't get it. Great. I need basically decrease speed on. Decrease speed. Ah! That was frustrating. That was frustrating. Well, nothing landed. We didn't get decreased attack or decreased speed. It's not 100%, that's the problem. Alright, we can do this to heal up. And Woad is very good at helping me keep alive, but we're not going to get there again, see? I should have put increased heal up there. Increased speed. That's a bit of a mistake. We're also relying on a bit of, Relentless, which we're not really getting that many procs on here. Boost. There's an extra turn. Might get it. We've got an ally attack. Decrease speed now. Come on, decrease speed. So frustrating. I mean, when we get some damage, we can do it, like, you know. Decrease speed. Come on, 3rd attempt. Oh my god. 3 attempts. Ugh. I might as well restart. 3 attempts there. It's not 100% A1. It's not a help. It's not. What's basically not helpful is it's not 100% on the A1. I'm gonna change it here. I'm gonna do this first. Oh, it's got an extra turn. I'll probably have to restart. See, it's only a very small chance. Let's set it up differently here. So I'm actually going to open with A1. Of course, we get an extra turn. A3. Put a reflect up. Throw this out. Stop extra turning there. I don't want the extra turn on the first turn. Ugh. Well, it's not the heal reduction that's the problem at the moment. It's going to be if I can get the... Right now, I need to be able to get the decreased speed on the target. Go. Right, so we get 5 reflects. There's also no cleanse, which is really nasty. So I can't get rid of the decreased speed. That's not how you'd normally do this. You get rid of the decreased speed. So we metamorph to basically get rid of one of the decreased speeds. And hopefully we get some attacks here. See, this is where we needed Phantom Touch. It's alright though. We've got this. Lovely. We got super lucky here. We've got decreased attack. Now decreased speed. Ah! And we've got so good rolls. I can get back around to that. That's gonna help. I probably should save that if I'm being honest. Okay, that's progress. Extra turn. Extra turn. Lovely. Get those extra turns rolling. I'd love some Garrel smashing. That would help. I probably should have saved the ally attack in hindsight, because I would have been able to breach this. Still not enough, see, look. I mean, I'm so fast and it's not enough. There's a chance. Maybe if I ally attack, please select it. She didn't select it. She didn't select the A1. She didn't select it. Oh, it's brutal. It's goddamn brutal. So I'm just checking something here. Sorry guys, I just need to check something here. Ba-ba-bum, the work never stops, as they say. Sorry, I just need to answer a question that someone sent me, and then I can... Alright, I've answered the question. I'm back now. I had to answer a question that was important. When you work in a company with lots of different time zones, unfortunately, it doesn't always conform. Is there a way to do this without Kreela? I don't even know if there's a way to do it with Kreela yet, but I will try to answer the question, Coco. Right now, it doesn't even look like it's possible with Kreela. Or certainly from what I'm trying here, I cannot even get going with this. Right, this is the best opportunity I've had. I've had extra turns multiple times. Phantom touch here. Oh, that's fine. Right, okay. Please, now. Decrease speed. She can do it. Come on. Come on. Start again. Start again. Start again. I'm sure it's possible, but what else did he have Carnifex? What else was in the team? Do you have any video that helps the player return and get their bearings? I have no idea where to go next. I don't, but if you tell me where you are, stop the foolishness, I can probably give you some guidance right here or right now. If you tell me what you've managed to complete so far and what you're working on or what you have been working on, I can give you some guidance. I've tried Steel Skull before. It doesn't really work. In my experience, anyway. Killed her. Just crit. Yeah, I mean, to Hanorach is a big deal. Right? So Hanorach has decreased speed. That's the problem I'm having right now. I can't get decreased speed on the boss. Because no matter what I do, I can't get Haikutun to put decreased speed. So yeah, if you have two Hanorach, great. Two Hanorach gives you the decreased speed. Of course it does. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Like, there's like few champions that can do it. The biggest problem as well, and another big thing that she does, she cleanses. Right, a big problem I've got here is I have to basically take a lot of turns where I have decreased speed and I can't do anything about it. I can't get rid of it. I can't stop it. This isn't going to work either because I didn't get any Phantom Touch procs. So it's like, cool, I can break it. Now I'll get one shot. You know, that's the problem. I have to basically wait out these decreased speed debuffs so I can actually get a turn. Haikutun's fully booked. Of course she is. I booked it before I even got started here. Now we're getting good RNG here. Whether this is going to result in us being able to do anything, though, is a whole nother problem. Like, she's got to basically cleanse to heal or we've got no chance. Okay, it's a very small window. This is the window now. This is the window. Can I get decreased speed? Come on, Haikutun. Right. First achievement. Heal reduction. Second achievement. Right, now we can do it. Now it's all about smash with Garrel. Now we have to basically kill as much as we can with Garrel. This is what we need. Come on, here we go. Garrel, let's go. Every time Garrel hits something, she's gaining turn meter. So we can do this. And start smashing it. Okay. That was a good run. Now we got to try and break the shield again. and get decreased speed back on it, because if decreased speed falls off or heal reduction falls off, we're in trouble. So right now it's not worth me doing that. I'll hold it. So you can see I'm already starting to get a bit close because we haven't had as much Garrel smashing as we did before. That extra turn's going to help me. Reflect on. Break it. Okay, decrease speed now. Decrease speed, decrease speed, decrease speed. Okay, we didn't get it. Decrease speed. We still didn't get it. Heal reduction. Okay, we replaced the heal reduction. That's important. I'm actually not going to do the counterattack here because I need it for this one. Boost the speed again. Ally attack. See, we didn't get the decreased speeds. And now it's going to be very difficult to break this. Okay, that Garrel Smash is so valuable because this gives me an opportunity to do this. Decrease speed. Come on, go. Come on. Haikatoon, decrease speed. She's so infuriating. She's so infuriating. It's going to heal back up now. Absolutely nothing I can do. I should have A2'd there as well. Man, I don't get it. So infuriating. I have to deal with decreased speed again. There's a chance he's not going to get a turn. He's not got increased speed. See, his decreased speed is going to ruin me. All these teams are fast because of Tuhanarak. Look, Tuhanarak, 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 Tuhanarak. Show me a team that can do it without Tuhanarak. This is the first one. Using Hippo. Don't even know why it's using Hippo. Must be reviving or something. But that's a 6-star Garrel. Killing it very quickly. It's either a 6-star Garrel or it's a Tuhanarak. Every single one of them. 6-star Garrel. Tuhanarak. I mean, she's pretty fast, Bio. They're not slow. Like, we're talking... Garrel's slow at 237, not so much important. She's 268. Woad is like 263. 237 on the him. And she's 290 odd. So they're not exactly slow. Like, okay, they're not 390 speed, but they're not slow. You know, I could bring Snick Track in. But who does he come in for? Right? If I don't bring Woad, I don't have healing. So if I take in Woad out, then I'm bringing him in for... Then I'm bringing him in for something like the Sentinel, where then I don't have heal reduction. Or I have to take out Kreela, but then you don't have the ally attack. Or I take out my speed aura. You know what I mean? It's like, it's great, but you lose so much. You lose so much to take out any of them. You know, I could bring Panda, for example. Panda's got an A1 decreased speed, but who are we replacing for it? The only thing we could do is try and drain some debuffs, but, you know, you need a heal reduction or you're never going to kill it. He's going to heal too much if you don't have heal reduction. You can use an Ironclad. But, yeah, okay, Ironclad kind of places heal reduction on the A1, but it's not much better than what he does. I ain't re-gearing for this. I'd rather not do it than re-gear it. Like, for me, I shouldn't have to put 400 speed champions on this content to do it. That's obnoxious. It's absolutely obnoxious to me that that's what they would require. You know, I did try Le Burger, but I didn't feel like Le Burger brought enough. Because it's who do you swap out? That's the problem. It's too much to swap out. You can't, like, Woad is healing, so without Woad, it doesn't work. Now, I could try, like, Steel Skull, but I don't think Steel Skull has enough healing in him to be able to do it with increased defense, right? It's not enough healing. I need Woad's healing. Let's try this new preset thing then. Where is it then? Let's see how good it is. I mean, technically I could go faster than this. I really rebuilt it, but... see how good it is then. Great system. Still can't swap gear. Hey, look, Stultus is going to come in useful for something. He's going to mule some gear for me. There we go. We knew Stultus would be useful for something. Every champion has a purpose in the game. This is what we're learning right now. Every champion at some point... Oh, look at this. New piece. Hey, look at that. Terrible piece. Where did it go? I lost it. I lost it. Where did it go? That one. Every champion has some purpose in life. Right, let's try that again then. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. It's a pretty good preset system. I already have Stultus, so I didn't need him. I don't care about Haikatoon after this. Haikatoon could do one. Although I've kind of lost Relentless here, so I don't actually know if this is going to be better. What am I doing? I'm doing it all wrong. No. Incorrect bombastic. It's not meant to be the hardest content in the game because the content itself is not hard. What's hard is the limited restrictions. I shouldn't have to rebuild epic champions to do hard content. That's the problem. I shouldn't have content which is designed to be built with freeze champions, which is designed to be built with cleanse champions, that I can't use freeze or cleanse champions because they've created a restriction pool that doesn't have them. That's the problem for me. When I say I shouldn't have to do something, what I'm trying to say is that the boss has a strategy. You counter that strategy with the mechanics of the game. You can't do that. The only way you can counter Sintranos is stun set or abuse it with gear. That's not challenging content. That's just prohibitive content. That's not fun content. That's annoying content. It's a very, very big difference. Like, it's not about, like, I should have to use the best champions in the game with the best gear in the game to fight the strategy. When actually you're having to use the worst champions in the game with the most extreme gearing requirements because they've prohibited your ability to run anything close to a strategic plan in the game because you can't even, like, I can't even build anything in this team to make it work. That's the difference. You know, I'm sure a lot of people out there might say, well, you know, it's meant to be hard and all this, blah, blah, blah. I get it. Don't get me wrong. But if you listen to any player who's been playing for a very long time, they don't enjoy this content because it's a new strategic approach. When Sand Devil came out, it was fun. There was some strategies. When Bommel came out, you know, it was very frustrating for a lot of people, but it was at least like you had plans and strategies. You had to do something with it. That's the problem I have with this content is there is no strategy. Like, go fast is not a strategy. Like, it's just a, you know what I mean? It's like I have two options: avoid legendary or an epic A1 to do decreased speed, or like snick track, I guess. But you know what I mean? It's like there's just not enough champion options. Like, I can't even break the shield what I got here, and I've got mythical champions and all sorts. Why? Because there is no cleanser. No cleanser apart from Hanorach that can make this work. I'm probably going to die. See, I broke the speed zone now. I shouldn't have changed it. I should have left it as it is. And this is the problem. Look, normally you would go, okay, well, I need to bring a cleanser, right? So what about, okay, I need to go into here, other effects, positive effects. Here, remove debuffs. I mean, I could use Hack-On, I guess. Wonder if Hack-On can do it. Maybe. I just don't know. I don't know who to swap to get any of these in. Anyone I swap's not going to work. He is, once we get it landed. Like, let me show you what happens if we don't run it, right? Hack-On's built with, what is he at? 240 speed. It's good enough. Right, for what we need. Good enough. I can either cleanse. I think I'll cleanse. I think it's better. Reason why I cleansed is it'll heal me back up as well, which is nice. Okay, cool. Cleansed it. Awesome. Now I've got to try and break this. So I can swap. Start smashing. Didn't break it yet. That's okay. Get a speed boost going. Do you not see the problem here? I'm at 12 stacks. So it's great, you know, I got rid of one, but like I can't get the shield down. Why? Because I had Phantom Touch on the other guy and he was hitting twice. We can try Steel Skull in a moment. Might be able to get a decreased speed if we get lucky. Yeah, a decreased speed now. Here we go. So we'll do a bit of whack. That's a bit of damage. Decreased speed. Didn't get it. So this isn't going to work. Okay, so he's not working. So we're never going to get that down. Let's try Steel Skull. What's Steel Skull built to? 243 speed. Still pretty good. Might need to go faster though. There's no way you can put enough resist on this. Soul Cross. Like, I haven't got any area bonuses. Okay, we should break the shields. Right, well, we've got maximum uptime now of this. We've got plenty of times. One fail. Right, we got decreased speed. That's something. Now we need to basically break the shield again. Boost. So we need to just outrun these debuffs now. Ideally, Garl gets an extra hit there. Didn't. Well, it kind of sucks, but it is what it is. There we go. We've got a Garl smash. Would have been nice if we got an extra hit there. We got to turn. Come on, decrease speed. Come on. Another chance. Come on. Oh, get lost. Ah, so stressful. Fun, fun. Oh, maybe we get a turn. Decrease speed. Hey! There's no point A-reing right now because it's going to take a turn. But hey, that's progress. I mean, at least we're getting the shield down more. We're not killing it, but we're getting the shield down more, right? We've got to look at the positives here, right? We have to look at the positives. We got the shield down more often. Whether or not we're going to get it down all the time and actually do some damage, I don't know. Okay, the shield's down. Cool. I can't really boost speed. Oh, nice. Now, the question is going to be, will we actually do enough damage to be able to out-damage the boss? Healing. That's because that's all that matters now. Can Garl actually produce enough damage to be able to stop the heal reduction? So far, no. So she's got to do more than 243,000 per turn, or I will never kill this boss. 243,000 per turn. $32,000, okay. We need to A1, otherwise we're not going to get decreased speed on the boss again. Still didn't get decreased speed. Still didn't get decreased speeds. Now, do you see what I'm trying to say? Unless you've got it, it's not going to work. Well, she's in a very, very, very strong Slayer set. She's in the best possible slaying set that I've got here. Now, it could be we're just going to have to roll it a couple of times to see how she goes. Like, maybe she gets a good set of A1s. Could happen. Decrease speed. Yeah, okay. So now we got something. Let's just... And do you see what I mean? The poison is not going to help. Steel Skull's poison rate is awful. It's like what, a 10% chance? Yeah, okay. I would agree if I'm like close to being able to kill the boss's HP, but I'm not. Speech? Nope. Right, it's the best possible I can do now. Okay, that was better. Better. The problem is, if Garrel just low rolls, then I have a problem. Right? It's all a bit like I'm depending on Garrel to high roll. Like, roll the attack multiple times here, because if it doesn't, it's just going to heal back up. I need an extra turn here. So... yeah, it's just a really low chance on the base it is. It's like 40%. I mean, the good thing is I won't die, so we can stay here forever, but I won't die. It's just gonna take a while. Eventually, Garrel will RNG, I guess, but ain't happening anytime soon. We got decreased speed. That's something. Doing her best to try and keep it down, but without increased attack on, we're not getting anywhere. Decreased speed to deal with. Ah, look, he got rid of all the decreased defenses, but not the decreased speed on the two that I needed. Cleanse that. Boost. Gonna be full HP at the end of this. God, this is stupid. And it's going to go back to full HP. Ah. There was a set once. It used to be called Hex Set. It's not anymore. So the problem is, I'm keeping the shield down, but without heal reduction, I'm never killing it. Never killing it. It's never going to happen without, like, it's just never going to happen. I could be here until I'm blue in the face. So it's great, don't get me wrong, but it's never going to happen like that. And sure, I could use Le Burger potentially, but I think it's going to be the same problem. Right, she's at 278 speed. Let me put perception on her. Right, let's just put her in that. Le Burger, 300 speed. Le Burger. Let's see how a 300 speed Le Burger can do it. You need the aura and the increased speed buff. That's what Le Burger gives you. That's what Haikatoon gives you, is the it's the aura and the speed buff. Switch. Smash. Don't get an extra proc. We'll break it now, which is great. I'm sure we can do, you know, a bit of poisons. Let's see how good poisons are. Boss should be penalizing poisons, basically. Would have been nice to get a decreased speed there. Can I get a decreased speed? Lovely. Okay, now this is the best possible start. Right, the best possible start now. So now we need to try and get back to the shield being breaking. Which is difficult because we didn't have increased speed up because we had to sacrifice a lot for this. We might not get back around to it in time unless we get an extra turn here. No. Double smash is going to help. Increase defense. Cleanse, heal. We'll break it, but we'll need another turn. Oh, maybe not. Oh, we got lucky. We got super lucky. Might as well do that. Get some smash damage. This is looking better. This is feeling a bit better. I don't like the fact we've had no procs, mind. Smash, smash. I mean, if we get a lot of Slayer procs, it will help a lot, right? Slayer is a very important factor here. We didn't get decreased speed. We have no buffs up, so now we're in trouble. Okay, Reflect is going to help us. It's alright, we've got some Reflect procs. So if we can get Slayer procs, that's going to help us a lot because it will do a lot of damage, right? I can get back around to her, so that's fine. Speed now, decrease speed. I should have not done that. I should have waited for... Come on, decrease speed. Oh, come on! I wouldn't brew 1 or 2 stars. 1 or 2 stars is wasting energy. You could brew a 2-star, I guess. I wouldn't do it, though, personally. I'm going to get decreased speed again in a moment. Who's it that said it was working because you jinxed it? Because it's going backwards. It's not going forwards. We're going backwards here right now. Like, we're not going forwards. We're just going backwards here. We broke it at least. Yeah, I mean, we're getting some damage out. I hate it. I get annoyed with this because they ruin good strategy of the game. Player him do. Because this is not like fun. Like, it's not deep strategic thinking. It's like, how much gear can I abuse the set with? Like, remember when Clan Boss used to be about getting like speed tunes, using Bommel and all these different things needs to be the right type of champions. This is literally, will I get lucky to place decreased speed? And can I break the shield with really, really fast champions? There's no real strategy involved. You know, to some extent, even Hydra required you to use your brain and think about when to use things at the right time. I'm just going to try and get decreased speed. I'm tired of waiting. She can't get a decreased speed up to save her life. She's useless. There we go. Oh, Lord above. That was never going to happen. They said it's bigger than Doom Tower. Yeah, and that they did. Well, they failed to mention there was no originality to it. I'll do that. Hey, shooter. Well, I did have it until someone told me to take away to put it on my fastest gear. My fastest gear is not relentless. Nice. So she was in relentless, but I took it out. Nice. Nice. Well, we're slowly whittling it down. As long as we keep getting at least a reflect and increased defense up, we might get there. But if we get into a bad rotation where a certain barbarian doesn't want to place decreased speed, well... Or if Garrel, for example, doesn't want to activate a passive, like now, then we could easily outrun this problem here, right? I'm going to put that up now. Now she decides to do it, which is way too late. Just in case we needed the increased defense, because I think we did. Gonna get reflect up. So we'll have some stacks down. Do we get decreased speed? Yes! I probably did the increased defense buff a little bit too early. We're halfway. Halfway to nowhere, but we're halfway to somewhere. Sorry for mentioning earlier if you responded, but if you were going to build one team for all rotations of Hydra... One team... oh, you mean what seasons? The seasons don't really matter, especially the higher difficulty you go. If you go into, like, Nightmare difficulty, you'll have to face all the heads anyway, so you'll need to plan for all of them. Oh my god, we're below half HP. This is not a drill. We're below half HP. She still can't do decreased speed. Give her one more go. Come on. Come on, Haikatoon. Wow, Haikatoon. What a queen. I never doubted her. I like Nogda. I didn't get back around to a turn before then, so... Uh-oh, we're going to go backwards in a moment. Well, she broke the shield at least. That's important. It's more like the 300 speed Leburger with faultless defense is working. I don't necessarily think the poisons or anything. I just think it's the 300 speed faultless defense. I'm sure they're adding a little bit, but I don't think they're like crazy good. We're also getting a lot better higher, like she's landing her decreased speed a lot more regularly. See, she's been basically it's faster, so she's able to get a lot more. 60,000. So I suppose the poisons are helping better. Maybe they didn't apply the secret poison passive. Normally they put like massive penalties on poison, so it deals normally nothing. Maybe they haven't applied it to this boss in Sintranos. Maybe that's why I'm underestimating poisons, because normally like poisons like minus 90%, so you never normally want to bring them because it's not worth it. Maybe they got rid of it. Yeah, it is helping. Yeah, most bosses have a secret passive, which basically it punishes poisons. It reduces poison effectiveness by 90%. See what I mean? She's landing decreased speed a lot more as well, to be fair. So, like, High Katoon is actually being more efficient this run as well, which is helping a lot. I don't know. They had a thing, I think because for a long time Clan Boss was the way to do, you know, poisons in Clan Boss was so big. And they clearly didn't want poisons to be a good way to kill bosses, so they just decided to nerf it to the ground. We didn't get it that time. Come on. Come on, High Katoon. She didn't do it. Oh, we are close. Let it be over, please. Oh, we hit Helm Smasher that time. When you see a big spike like that, it's because she hit Helm Smasher. Otherwise, it's like 80,000. Come on, decrease speed. She had 3 attempts at it. Oh, died. Oh, it's over. Oh. Yeah, I mean, look, poisons. I stand corrected. Poisons here. I will say, though, she's a much better poisoner. Like, her poison rate is so much better than Steel Skull, right? In my defense, when I was talking about Steel Skull, I was thinking about a 150% chance. She puts 2 poisons up regularly. She can also extend the duration of poisons during the shield going up, which helps. It was painful to watch. It was painful to play. Ugh. Would this be possible without Garrel? Yeah. Probably. Yeah, without Garrel, you'd probably bring in something like either another Steel Skull for more healing, or you would bring in like a Snick Track for a more reliable decreased speed. Like, if I could decrease speed this, I can probably cut the turns down by a lot. By a lot. Yeah, what's really good about Woad? Look at her healing, right? Look at her healing. That's why I was really not going to remove Woad. Her healing output is so good. And because she also brings reflect and she also cleanses it, you can get rid of some of the decreased speeding. It's probably the best option for this particular one if you don't have something like Tuhanarak. Yeah, it might have been by a hack. Yeah, you're not wrong. Honestly, the reason why I underestimated poisons is because normally poisons get so heavily punished on these bosses, it's just not worth it. But they must not apply the passive here, or it must be a lot weaker. So, what do we get for all our troubles? That's not bad. Oh, that's pretty good. Whoa, look how much 6-star we got. Good lord. Wow, we actually got a lot of 6-star. Hello. Ooh, that's a good piece. We got some really good pieces there. What did I have? The burger. Basically fast pieces, but not like I would say any, not crazy fast, just good double rolls. I could have made it faster, actually. Double rolls all round. Got it to 299 speed with enough accuracy. We had Relentless Creeler at 268. Woad in Curing Set. That's the big important thing, right? Because she heals so much, you can get a really big chunk of 20% bonus healing and get rid of a lot of the max HP you lose. So we're never at risk of dying. So one of the hardest things about Fire Knight normally is when you basically, you take so long, you lose all your max HP. This is a really good combo. Really good combo. So she was at 263 in Curing. Garrel was in Slayer. 237 speed Slayer. I should put it to the right build, actually. This is the build it was in. 237, 6.8k attack, 296% crit damage. I'm still trying to get her things in the right place. Like, these need to be dusted away. But it's just so expensive. It's actually killing me. I've reworked them so many times. And then Haikatoon was basically my fastest speed gear at 357, which I probably better go put right now. Let me just run a check here. Let's see if I'm still running the fastest speed gear. Do I have any quick math as to why 12-3 is better than solo farming Dragon Spider 20? Because you'll earn more experience. My presets, what preset? Well, gear presets, I don't have gear presets. It's just my fastest gear. Yeah, I won't do S20 or S19. I'm not interested in that. That does not interest me at all. If anyone wants to know how to make... if anyone wants to know how to make your champion the fastest, right? If you want to know how to build your fastest champion possible, I'd recommend first you kind of look at what kind of accessories you haven't rolled. Make sure you've rolled all the banners that have potential speed, because if you roll a banner with good speed, then it might replace the one you've already got. Once you've done that, come to the optimizer, go balance mode, configure, make sure you pick everything, right? Pick everything here. Reset the masteries. You can modify different things if you want, like Shuzhen the Valorous at the moment. I've got her in some weird oppressor build. I don't even know why I've done that. I should probably change that out. But you can basically have a Eagle Eye if you want. Change it out. Don't worry about battle. Battle doesn't matter. All you do is you go to stats here, right? If you need accuracy, put a minimum in. If you want some survivability, you can. But if you just want to go the fastest possible, if you want to know how fast you can build, this is it. You put speed 1, go to slots, pick whatever you want here. I've actually gone and said I want speed, right? Speed is my ascension stat. I would definitely want speed boots with speed set. Accuracy is my ascension stat here. Make sure you modify these things. It will pre-calculate it for you. You can pick the sets if you want to, but I would not bother. And then you basically put 8 speed as glyph, as an example. So if I want to know exactly the fastest I can possibly get, this is it. 400 right now is the fastest I could get. Now what I can also do is go into here and say max all my ascension bonuses I currently have. So it's predicting the maximum. This right now is the fastest possible build I could have. 400. Maximum glyphs. maximum rolls. Uses all of my gear across all of my champions. Based on all of the available stats I have available here. Now, I could include everything that could have speed, to be making sure I'm absolutely picking the fastest possible that I can. Maybe there's something with a flat roll. 403. So actually, I have a quad roll flat stat attack that's faster. So that's the fastest I could possibly go. I didn't, but I can include them. Look, right? I can include the amulet and the ring. There's no point including the banner because the banner is the fastest one I've got. 405. There you go. Look, if I include supersonic, I'll get a little bit more. 405. And that's with quite a lot of health as well. Previously, she was like 390. So I could build this if I want to. And that assumes I've rolled all the supersonic pieces that I have for this faction, which I may not have done, right? I may not have rolled all the supersonic, which I didn't. Yeah, I mean, the banner is kind of hard to replace, though. The banner is very hard to replace. It's so fast. I did do a big clear out of my accessories, so... But I still have quite a lot in there, right? So if I go to my inbox, we can see if I've got any, like... supersonic accessories for Shadowkin, right? Shadowkin is all that matters. Dwarves, Undead Hordes, Night Rev, Merciless for Shadowkin. That's not quite what we want. It's not looking like it, but you never know. They might find something down here. No, so we don't have any. This ban is going to be impossible to beat. We have done the math before. It's like 400. It's like 380 odd is the fastest at the moment. But what I like to do is I like to run a little bit of defense and HP, and I like to always make sure I've got a minimum 300 axes, right? I don't want to lose that. So that has to come back in. And this is obviously running really crazy glyphs, which you're not really ever going to achieve. Like, you can run 6 as an example. Now this build's going to take a while. Because I've done... So when this happens, by the way, when you find a large amount, you should stop this, right? Because actually what you need to do is improve the efficiency of your run, right? You've got too many things going on here. So when this happens, what you need to do is start pre-selecting to basically refine it a bit more. So you can say, I don't want to got everything available. So what you can do, for example, is you can start looking at the accuracy, the sort of amulets and change them out to what you want. So I can go over to the swap gear here. We do need to improve this visual a little bit, but I can basically say I want supersonic. Right, and I could say, well, I'll just take that one. And I will then go back to this. There we go. I'll go to this. And I'll take this one. Now that I've swapped that, I can go over here. I can say, I don't want you to include the ring anymore. I still want you to change the Ascension stat. I just don't want you to include the ring anymore. I'm not interested. And this will speed it up a lot. It might not at full. You see how much that sped up? By just taking out accessories. We sped that up so much. So if I wanted to make her tanky as well, then we'd be looking at 393 speed. Because what this is doing now is it's prioritizing defensive stats and a bit of accuracy, right? 328. Now, with Shogun, it's a little bit different because Shogun obviously has a passive. She's going to convert a lot her speed into accuracy. So at 4, I'm essentially running here 393 plus 328. Right? So I'm actually running around about 700 speed, right? Because that's 393 plus 328. I'm actually running 721 speed. 721 accuracy, I should say. So I don't really need too much. I could even decide if I want to drop this down to 200. I don't really need that much. Right, I can basically, it's still recommending me the same build even at 200 because I put a bit in here. If I get rid of that altogether, see what it brings out. It's actually still the fastest build, right? It's basically presenting the fastest build. Because I've got this. Now, if I basically didn't want any defense priority, let's see what it brings out. And this is what you're doing. You're basically trying to decide what you want. So I could get an extra speed, but it would be at the cost of defense. Because it's going to move all of my priority of stats into HP. Whereas if I wanted just a little bit of defense, maybe I push this up a little bit. Let's see what it brings out. What we're doing is we're adjusting the balance of the build. How much of defense and health do I want? How much of that do I want to sacrifice for speed? So you can see, by basically asking for more health, I'm sacrificing speed. Now, I might decide, you know what, that's too much. I don't want that. I don't want that. It's too much. So I'm going to put it back down to 6. Right, so this, right now, if I don't prioritize anything, this is what it's going to give me. It's basically going to give me 393, 81k, 3.8k defense. So, to be honest, considering it's only 2 speed, it's worth taking 700 or 800 extra more defense. The accuracy is not going to change. It's not going to change. Now, I could just get rid of the health bonus. Health is the most important arena statistic. It might give me 1 more speed, but it's cost me 22 or 28,000 health. That 2 speed's probably not worth it, if I'm being honest. It's giving me a lot more accuracy, but it's probably not worth it. So really, the best build I can get right now is this. This is the best build. Now, it does assume some glyphs that I can't achieve, right? I don't have +6. It's also taken from Armand's. I don't really want to take Stone Skin gear. So what I'm going to actually do is say, well, I'm not building Stone Skin. Let's find a build that doesn't include Stone Skin gear. I don't want to take 1 piece of Stone Skin from a champion that's using it for 4 pieces. What does that give me? Well, it's given me 1 more speed, slight adjustment. Now it's quite good. So we got Divine Speed here. Fury piece. So this is the thing, right? When we were doing the gearing guide, most people would sell this piece. And the reason why I would say that is because they would look at it without rolling, going, it's Fury, it's not got crit rate, it's got a flat stat HP, let's sell it. But because it's quad rolled, this is now, in combination with this set, because of the fact I probably don't have a very good supersonic piece at 4. I mean, I could require the 4 piece, so if I don't go first, I get the bonus. But I'd have to replace 34 speed, right? And my fastest supersonic weapon that I can find, we have a quick look over here, is basically 23. So it's like 34 versus 23. So I now have to decide, is the 4-piece bonus worth the extra? And when it comes to turn meter fill, you can kind of think of turn meter fill as like instant speed. So if I'm getting 2%, for example, if I have a speed buff at 30%, that's the same thing as 30% turn meter fill. The difference is the turn meter bonus is going to extend across a number of instances of turn meter fill in, whereas 30% turn meter fill is giving me the 30% upfront, right? It's kind of like taking a loan versus working your job. When you take a loan, you get an instant turn meter fill. When you work the job, you're getting increased speed. One is better than the other sometimes. Sometimes you want the fill because you need the money. You want to go buy stuff. You want to go party. Sometimes you want to earn the money for a savings account. That's when you want the buff. That's the way to look at speed versus turn meter fill. So when we're getting 2% fill, the worst thing we could ever have is 4%. 2 is 4, so like 8%. So it's like, when I'm thinking about it is, do I want 8% more turn meter as a build, or do I want 8% more fill? Now, 8% fill is kind of worked out as like 8% speed on the build. So if I've got like 110 times 0.08, that's roughly around about 8 speed generally. All right, it's roughly around about the same because it's going to add on top. It should be the final build though. Like, so for example, right now we're going to have 394, but that is based on a 34. So it should be 394 minus 34. 360, and then we're going to add this piece that you're seeing on screen right now, which is 18 plus 5. So it's 383 versus 394. Okay, so 383 times 0.08 is another 30 speed. So in essence, okay, here's the best way to explain this. Right now, this build that is being recommended to me has a Fury piece. It's 394 speed. Okay. The one with the supersonic would be 383. But 8%, which is 4 buffs on an enemy, is equal to 30 speed. So technically, if the enemy buffs one ally in an arena with 1 buff, so long as they don't also get turn meter fills, which is unlikely, this is faster as a build. Okay? This would be the same. It's either 18 plus 5, 17 plus 4. It's faster as a build. If you don't want to go first. If you want to go first, you take the Fury weapon. So my choice here right now is basically, do I think 383 speed is fast enough with the bonus from Supersonic to basically make it worth not running a weird broken build? Weirdest analogy ever. It's kind of like, that's kind of like what you're doing, right? With speed instant turn meter fill, you're kind of taking it up front, but it's the same value as if you took it as a 30% speed boost. So yeah, so I don't really know. Because the thing about speed, it's a funny stat. If you don't go first, it's basically the same thing as resistance in reverse. If you don't win the resistance check, every single point of resistance is useless, and it's kind of the same thing here. If I don't go first at 383 speed, then the enemy is likely to outfill. Like if it's an Arbiter, you've got no chance. Siphi, you're fine. Arbiter, you've got no chance. Got absolutely no chance. But we'll try it. We'll try it, I think. I think, though, we're going to take it from... That's an 18. How many of these could be actually better? Probably not. I should check what we just got, actually. Are any of these any good? That might be. For my level, 410 is enough. 410 is enough for my level, because normally I ban their speed lead, or I ban their aura, right? I basically take control of the fight by basically removing the balance from them. Low roll. Right, we got some pieces here, though. Like, look, this could roll really well. That's good. We'll keep it. Didn't roll where we wanted to do, but it's good. Not where we want it. Speed. Come on, give me speed. Give me speed. Give me speed. Give me speed. It's not rolling very well. Whoa, that's strong. Oh, I don't know. It feels like a rework that does. But I don't know. That feels like a rework that one we just looked at. Trackball mouse, god no. I can't even use a normal mouse. That was alright. I don't know. How low roll is that? Let's have a look. 22 divided by 4. Oh, it's very low roll. Do we do it? It's a very risky thing to reroll. It's very risky. None of those pieces rolled as good as I'd hoped they would. Which is frustrating. Frustrating when that happens, when you don't get the rolls you want. I'm thinking. Let's claim these rewards. I think we just build it with the recommended build, but we sub out the Fury weapon for the Supersonic, because I do like that build. So what we need first is our new chess piece, which is terrible, but it rolls where you want it to be. And we need a Supersonic piece here. Waiting for my Shogun. And we have our first speed roll, which for some reason is in. I mean, I could, thinking about it, if I have a speed boot in Supersonic, that could be better than a Swift. Oh no, it's Divine Speed, isn't it? I'd be breaking a Divine Speed, which would be a set bonus at 110. That's not probably worth it. Well, is it though? Is it though? What's the next bonus here? 10% speed. Maybe it's better to go 5. It's not going to be faster though, is it? One, 2, 3, 4. Be a broken set. I always ban Narcissus. I'm always running Ancora, and Ancora's got bolster. Well, I'd be trading 2% speed, which on her is a lot. You know, it's 110 speed, so 2% is basically like 2 to 3 speed. But I mean, it's not like I'm swimming in speed gloves, so for divine speed, what about normal speed? I mean, I could put those on. At the moment, it's recommending a HP glove. At the moment, it's recommending I take this. It's 18 plus 2. But I could go faster here. But they're not defensive stats. That's why I didn't prioritize, right? That's the fastest glove I've got. It's on Arbiter at the moment. But it's crit rate. It's not defensive. It's recommended I take this one because it's defensive. Man, I have so many crit rate gloves, but none of them are defense. Like, I'd rather HP or defense. And these just fall far short of the power of the rest of them. Look at all these crit rate gloves. Look at them all. Like, that could trip a roll. Let's build it out and see what we got. I mean, what's the fastest helm I've got? I could put 19, but I would lose a lot of speed there. I would lose 32 speed, which is a lot. So I don't think we'd do that. Or, what's the case? I would lose like 7 speed. I don't think this set bonus is worth 7 speed. Personally. So that would be that. And then we would find the fastest speed weapon we have. You know, I mean, we didn't look over here. 1, 2. At the moment, we got 1, 2, 3, 4. Like, we do have fast things here. But they're not as fast as... We can pick any of these. 18. We can literally pick any of these that we want. They're all 18. These are a bit slower. I mean, that would be good if it rolled. If it double rolls speed, this is great. Didn't, but it's still really, really good. Didn't roll the one I wanted, but if it rolled double roll speed, that would have been a keeper. Or this one even. Double roll speed. Even if that rolls double roll speed, it's not worth it. The only reason why I said that would be good is because I've got HP and accuracy. So it's either that one. I mean, that one's the best one, so we should take that one off Morrigan. So here's the thing, right? The build that it's recommending is... Where is that? That one. But with speed ascension, of course. Right, it's recommending that one, essentially. So that would put me at 349 speed, because I haven't put on the accessories yet. No, I'm not doing the training event. So, at 349, with glyphs, of course. Glyphs, of course. But what I could do is, right now I'll have 3. Right now this will give me 4 set bonus, right? I'd have 4 sets of supersonic. I could go and get 10% more speed by acquiring, right? This at the moment will give me 10 speed, right? So it would give me... like whatever's the fastest one I can get here. It doesn't really matter. One of them with accuracy, ideally, like that. So it would drop me 14 speed. Well, it wouldn't actually. It's saying this because it wants to... It wants the speed bonus. Speed! Speed! Ah... So it's basically, it's dropping me 2 speed. I'd lose 2 speed. I don't know. It's dropped me 2 speed. I think it's worth going for the 5 bonus. Because the 5 bonus would give me... I don't know. The banner's too good. The banner's actually triple speed. So I can't get the 6 bonus. But it might be good for the 5th bonus. I mean, what am I even getting for going for 4? It's slower. Like, it's not really beneficial, is it? Like, it's really not beneficial for me to go for that. I don't even know why I'm considering it. I'm basically sacrificing speed for no gain. Maybe the future chance that I might get the 6-piece bonus, but I actually don't care about the 6-piece bonus. So I might as well do that. Keep that weapon there. Switch this around. Let's do that. Then go for a supersonic ring, which is just like whatever's tankiest. That's great. Cool. Upgrade it. That'll do. That was expensive at 3.6 million, but hey, it's very, very tanky ring. It's a super tanky ring. We like it. I love a 3%. Really makes me feel... I love a 4%. I'm not doing that again. Stupid. Stupid game. Nice. And then the cleansing's kind of nice, but, you know. I think the 4-piece is worth it. Ideally, I'd have liked something with accuracy. But we don't have it, so we're just going to have to go with this. Maybe it rolls accuracy at last. Oh, it did. Lovely. Crit damage is not ideal, but it is fine. Lovely. Okay, so she's 362, but glyphs. I have no speed glyphs, so this is going to be painful. Yep. It's going to be painful. It's going to take me a while to work on this, because look at all the glyphs. Oh, come on. It's a bit rough, isn't it? All of them is +2. Every single one of them are +2. I'm so scared, so damn afraid to look. I'm so sick of talking. I'm wearing the words out. That was great. So you know where we are here. 366. She used to be 390. Right, if I go to the fitting room. That's what she used to be. And that's purely glyphs at the moment. It's just not worth it at the moment. I know I spent a lot of silver upgrading. I lose too much speed. It's not worth it at the moment. Actually doesn't matter, she converts it. Shooter was saying I should go for completing this. I don't know. Is it that easy? This is really difficult to do. Surely this is super difficult to do. I could just put Morley in some gear, I guess. Where's the reflex set? Wow, can we get something with like defense percent? Seriously. Anything? Divine speed. No, nothing with speed there. Do we have any divine speed sets? No. Ah. Can I get a 2-piece set? I could go variable, I guess. That'll be fine. Like, give me a like something tanky. Defense percent chest. That'll do. It's better. Okay. I mean, she's wearing really bad gear. I just don't know if I'm able to actually survive this. Might be able to. We'll find out. I got a feeling wave 2 of this is pretty horrific. I gotta try and get rid of these. I gotta get rid of that Sathalia. The Sathalia is gonna take a turn. I might have to build another person here. That Sathalia's gonna take a turn. Oh, it's alright, we're okay. No. Oh, I hate Affinity. It was fine, but I have to blow another revive, am I? Okay, it's fine. It's good. That's where we gotta kill this. Nice. Okay, we didn't hit Affinity, which is great. Nice, okay. So now we just gotta kill Sathalia without losing everyone. Should be fine. Okay, well that's not gonna work. It's gonna be fully healed, I think, but hey. Ah, oh, weak Affinity, man. It's so brutal. Well, she died nearly. Poor Malga. She's like the butt of a joke here. Will we ever kill this Sathalia? That's the question. Might do. We can get an A1. I don't even know if Ghostborn's got any accuracy to be able to do it. Malga's down. Oh, come on! It's Affinity that's going to ruin this because I don't want to blow one of these cooldowns. I'll blow this one. Right, that was a big hit. It's, well, the problem is it's weak Affinity. So I basically need to get her to A1 now with a good decreased defense to hope that I can do something. Like here. It's just not quite enough damage and it's going to full heal again. Cythalius, my friend. It's ridiculous, isn't it? I'll just try and provoke it on a rotation. It's the power of affinity, really. She died. Okay. I'm gonna have to provoke it. Problem is now, I need to make sure I don't kill it. And now it lands the decreased defense. Of course it did. Of course it did. It landed the decreased defense when I didn't want it to. Of course it did. The game is literally programmed to troll you. Thank freaking God for that reflect. Oh. Thank God for that reflex buff. We need to give it something to kill. Alright, this could be disastrous. Well, we've lost Visionary. Visionary's down. Morley's holding on. It's not looking great right now, to be honest. Morley's looking a bit close to death. Visionary. Someone needs to be like, I don't know, a beating stick or something. Right, one down. Man, that Drake done half hurt. Not getting a 2-turn provoke on Romantu. It's like stage 13 or something, or 12. Might be alright. Oh, God. Having said that. I mean, Visionary will help. Visionary is quite strong. Visionary is really good for this because it'll stop the crits. That hurt. It's close. Only reason why I lost that one was I didn't get a 2-turn provoke on Romantu, and he took away my abilities for 2 turns. Otherwise, I was fine there. That's a bit annoying. Yeah, it's fine. I didn't have the provoke. Otherwise, it would have been fine. Wait, I don't actually want to provoke the last stage, right? Because it's a Jingwong. That's actually a bit of a problem. If I provoke the last stage, I'm going to be in trouble. Because I got a Jingwong. It's just going to put a cleanse up. I don't want to do that. I don't even know how to deal with that last wave, actually. I'm going to have to think about this. Should have attacked there. It's always the case with these. They're really useless until you fight them, and then they're really annoying. I think I'm gonna get... Nice. She's taking a bit of damage, but it's okay. Be nice if we actually didn't weak it, but hey. She's lost a fair bit of damage, but it should be okay. So as long as we get a good provoke on Romanto, like one turn is not enough, really. One turn is not enough. We could do this. That'll slow him down a bit. Ah, look how close I am. Look how close I am to killing it. She's gonna die, I think, before I get a turn. Oh, she's down. Melga's alive, though. What can Melga do to help us? Not a lot, probably. Can we kill the Drake? Oh, we can put a continuous heal up. Okay, well, Melga's back. Decreased crit rate will help. Can't really hurt me. Okay, good AoE now. Nearly. Oh, it's just too much. It's too much damage. Oh, ah. It would be nice if I got a 2-turn provoke on the Romantu. That would be helpful. Yeah, I could have revived. I wasn't really paying attention. Really? Can we not 3%? Seriously. Has she got enough accuracy? She surely must have. She's got 370 odd accuracy. Yeah, I should have revived. I wasn't paying attention. We're playing Affinity Wars. We're playing Affinity Wars. Thank you. I didn't get the 2-turn provokes. Yep, that's what Thessalia does. Continuous heal going. I mean, I absolutely could just throw some gear on Melga. That would probably make this so much easier. To be fair, I am kind of like doing this the hard way. Now we're gonna fight Thalia Wars. That's the free roll we have. Now we need to basically kill it. I could have provoked it, I just don't want to. Oh, weak hit after weak hit after weak hit. Oh, she killed it. Actually, that was great. Thank you. That was actually beneficial. Thank you for actually being a bot. Oh. 3 weak hits in a row. 3 weak hits in a row. And they wonder why people hate the crap out of Soul Cross. It's that nonsense. I get it. Affinity's important. But how is it like 3 in a row? Start again. Well, you face Affinity pretty bad in early game, I will say. Affinity is one of the biggest factors in early game. Just gonna put some gear on Malika. Yeah, I've always had better options. Right, I've always just had better options, but do you know what? I'm gonna just make her a 5-star and just put some gear on her a second. Thank you. Oops. Awaken. I could make her a 6-star as well. Let's make her a 6-star. Why not? It's not like we aren't swimming in chickens. There we go. I got a 6-star, 6-star. Happy? 6-star, 6-star. Any ideas what blessing we put on her? Anyone? Anyone want to guess? Damage Melka, Crushing Rend? Yeah, man. Ooh, tell you what we should put on actually. I have an idea. I actually have an idea. I have a really good idea actually. That's pretty good. We'll take that. No, I got a better idea. Shouldn't need accuracy for anything, just shouldn't do debuffs. Just basically heals and shields, so this resistance will do. Can I get something with, like, I don't know, HP defense? Prioritized by resistance. There we go. HP defense, no resistance. No, not that far. Boom. Whatever. Let's just give her some speed boots in good old curing. You have those. Maybe get some speed. Speed! Ooh, that's good enough. Speed. Curing. Speed. No. Speed. So curing set, by the way, guys, works with continuous heals. Very good. We like it. Very good option here. Don't really want to give him one of my new speed pieces. That's kind of annoying. I could put her in a protection piece. I'll give her some resistance. That's not bad. It's not a bad idea. Like that. Will do. So I think we go this. I think we go that, right? Because at A1, A2 is going to place continuous heal. I mean, you could absolutely go for emergency heal as well, but that's only going to heal her, right? It's only going to heal her. That's not that valuable. This... valuable. Okay, so what do we got? 233 speed, curing, double nourish. Let's give it a go. How much did this get me? Basically nothing. Anyway, let's continue. Okay, she's useful now. She's useful. Before she was useless, now she's useful. We're still playing Affinity Wars, of course. Have I got a better aura here? We can take that, that. Let's take a little bit more speed. Boom. Provoke. Lovely. Look at that. That's what we want to see. 2 turns on everyone. That's a bit of a chunky shield now. Re-provoke back out. I don't even know all of what Melga does. Get rid of that. Lovely. Like, what does this do? Has a 1 chance to remove a random debuff. Cannot remove a debuff. Shield. Okay, nice. And revive. Wow. It's not that crazy. Ghostborn is built for damage, but I use him in dungeons sometimes. Well, I don't really anymore. But he is built for damage, look. It's just his weak affinity. It's very hard. Okay, wave 2. That 1 turn provoke again, man. One turn provoke. We're going to lose our abilities. We didn't lose them all. Let's get rid of you. I don't want you to give speed buff. Provoke back out. Okay, we resisted on one. Of course we did. Let's shield out. I really need to get rid of that Remand too. Right, Ramantu's gone. Let's get rid of him. Oof. You're gone. I don't actually know if this blessing is helping, by the way. I have no idea if we're seeing much value out of the Nature's Bloom thing. I mean, it healed for 14,000. So it's healing a lot. I mean, it's a big heal. Look at 13,000. It feels... Whoa. Okay. Well, Visionary just died. That happened. Now, I don't actually want to provoke here. Because if I provoke, I just set off his passives. But I suppose it's alright. Like that. Just fine. Cleanse like that. What does this give? It's a really poor revive. I'll do it though. Revive number 2. Let's see how good this healing is now, right? Because this is actually going to take some damage. Oh god, she absolutely got melted. It's a pretty big heal. That one continuous heal was chunky. Am I even going to get control of this fight? I think I'm going to lose this. I might be alright if I can get a provoke out right now. Decrease accuracy. I'm an idiot. Decrease accuracy. I wasn't paying attention. That'll help. I'm gonna lose because I did my provoke too soon. So much control. Ah, oh, stop doing it. What? No. To be fair, she's got a fair bit of resistance. She's got 442 resistance, Gareth. Like, she's got the resistance there. It's fine. I made a mistake because I used my provoke at the wrong time. That's what I always get when people sit and tell me, oh, build resistance on your champions. I'm like, how much resistance do you want me to build? Like 442 and it's not making much, but not much of a blind bit of difference, you know? Right, let's just get rid of her. Heal. Like, this is a good example now. I really want to see how strong this heal can be. So 15% is not normally that much, right? It's 15%. We know it's not that much. It'd be interesting to see how much of this bar fills when we heal. Oof. It feels good, honestly. I feel like that being a rare blessing, I feel like her having that blessing on it is worthwhile. You know, if we were facing max HP destruction, we're pretty much like fully restoring it with a curing set and nourish set. I think what a lot of the newer blessings have given us is a combination set, right? Being able to combine things like Nourish with Affinity Breaker, or Nourish with, or like for example the new Poison Cloud one with Affinity Breaker and stuff like that. We can pair Curing set because it works with this to basically give us a good amount. The only thing is I don't know if it's gonna restore max HP unless you need to heal, right? I don't think it restores the max HP unless you actually have to heal. Oh my god, can we... Rumor has it we can actually... Ay vey. Now he's got a shield. I'm not provoking this guy. There we go. Ugh. Hey, we got a 2-turn provoke. I mean, we didn't get a provoke on this Drake that's the kind of the threat, but hey, got a 2-turn provoke. Hopefully we land the decreased crit rate. Lovely. We got hope. Let's get rid of him. Let's get rid of all these. We kind of boosted him a bit too much there. That was a bit stupid. Re-provoke him up. Nice. No more you. Really? Must we? Right, okay, cool. So, this is where we went wrong. Last time we provoked. I don't think it's worth provoking, but we have to blow the provoke at some point. So we might as well blow the provoke right now because, you know, we have to. Put a shield up. And then hopefully we get some decreased crit rate. Right, so at least we can stop the decreased crit rate. Oh, that's why it happened before. They're going to increase accuracy. Can't do much then. Right, can we get rid of some debuffs? Wow, her A1's so good, guys. It totally got rid of a debuff for me. How much debuffs this team chucks at you? Good, it's a horrible combination. There's so much turn meter as well. Alright, well, I guess we'll revive. Need to get rid of Jingwong, honestly. There's no point doing that right now. Gotta kill the Jingwong, otherwise I have no chance. Get a shield up. Nearly. Now I can provoke. What? How quick is this passive? Oh, I'm gonna lose my mind. I'm gonna lose my mind. Right, Jingwon's gone. Okay, there's hope. Now let's bring you back. Can we get rid of some debuffs? We got rid of one. Quite right. No more Jing. Right, we're getting there. We're kind of dead, but we're getting there. We're dead. How quickly does he get his thing back? How is he getting that back so quickly? Ah, oh, man alive. I didn't think it took me that long to rotate back around to my abilities. I have to kill the Jingwong, basically. Otherwise, I never get a turn. Or the Kimmy, probably, I guess. Yeah, but I mean, if I provoke it straight away or not, it doesn't really matter because all it does is block the debuffs. It removes the provoke, fair enough, but it doesn't really help. I have to provoke here again. Oh man, it's just everything is weak hit, weak hit, weak hit. All of it, weak hit. Game is just weak hit central. Look at it, weak hits. Everything is a weak hit. Hey, guess what? Weak hit. Let's do another one. I mean, he is relatively useless. He had a moment in time where he was good for Kaima, and then Stone Skin and everything started dominating, and then Mythicals came out, and now he's useless again. You can use him in, like, Dragon 10 hard a little bit. So he's not, I suppose useless is the wrong word. Subpar for a Void Legendary would be the best word. He can do it, he can do stuff, but there's always a better option than Jingwong. That's in my experience how it works. If there's an option, it's not normally Jingwong you want to take. And a Void Legendary should never feel like there's a better option. As in, like, it's always a better option. There can be better options other than a Void Legendary, but if you get a Void Legendary, it shouldn't be that every place you look at him, there are better options. Okay. Survived that. Gotta kill the Jingwong, that's the problem. It's the second cycle here that's the worst. Because the Kimmy as well is weak affinity. So, look at it, I'm just getting sniped. Okay, we can provoke now. If we have a chance, we can provoke. I want to say there's a very small chance we win this. First things first, let's get some control. Right, control. Good. The decreased defense is not great, I'll be honest. Revive the worst possible targets. Great. That's what we want to see. Nah, it's done. It's done. It's done. And do you know what the best part is? They've actually designed a stage in which 3 of the last enemies are weak affinity. So the threats are weak affinity. Oh, it's so boring. It's so frustratingly boring. So frustratingly boring. Do you know what the actual depressing part about all this is? They actually think that's good content. That's what's scary more than anything else. That someone in Plarium thought that was an experience that players wanted from Raid Shadow Legends. Basically getting free spam to death because there's nothing you can do to stop it. Unless you pull a mythical, probably, which is probably why they think it's a good idea. Oh, it's not a problem. Just do it with, like, Alaz, or do it with Gimli, or do it with Garrel. Yeah, Clan Wars will be way better than this. Because Clan Wars, we can actually use our heroes. That's the thing. I can beat that with any of my champions. But because I have to do it with champions that are just subpar, it's weak. Like, to be fair, some of the bosses I don't mind. And the reason why I like some of the bosses is because they've presented a challenge, but they've given you good strategic choices. It's when they restrict the content to such an extent that basically it's not a strategy anymore, it's RNG. It's, do I get my right freeze in the right moment? Do I get perma-frozen or something? Like, what can I actually do against that? Like, someone said, like, you could probably bring a free set, but that's just RNG now. The set should enhance the champion. It shouldn't be, like, what you need to beat the content. You know, Savage doesn't make a champion in Arena, like, viable. It kind of makes a good damage dealer even better, if that makes sense. You're not automatically winning because you put Savage on any champion. Whereas I feel like Sintranos is like, I just have to put the XYZ set on XYZ champion to win. I'm like, well, the champion doesn't really matter then. Is that what you're saying? You know, it's depressing. At least for me, anyway. Exactly. Like, stage 20, one of the stage 20s are so restrictive. There's literally only 10 or like 5 champions you can use. You know, it's those things that I'm just like, they're so dumb. Yeah, that's what you have to do, isn't it, Frabby? You basically have to RNG a set. It's so stupid. I hate it. When's the free regearing over, by the way? Oh, I got plenty of time then. Might just leave it there, to be honest, and stress about it another day. Shooter's made me now think about doing it, because the thing is, if I can complete one rotation, I'll get Carnage next month. That's why I'm a bit more motivated this time. Because if I finish all of them this rotation, I'll get Carnage next month. That does motivate me. July 4th in the UK is election day, believe it or not. I'm so excited to elect a new parliament for the United Kingdom. I can't wait. Blink if you're held hostage kind of scenario. I don't know if, like, whichever strategist in the government thought it was a funny thing to put the UK election on Independence Day in America. There's some irony there somewhere. There really is. Hey, look, I now have 49 weeks of boost. I haven't done half of my quest today. I can't be bothered. It is what it is. It is what it is. Right, guys, I'm going to call it there. It was a pleasure as always. It was a pleasure as always. I will be back, as always. I'm going to try and push. I might do a little... I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens. I need to push this more. I got my main objective. If I can't get these done, I'm not really that bothered. This was my main objective because it gives you 1,000 Eternal Soul Stones, right? It gives you 1,000 of these, which is very valuable. That's how I was able to get this, because I was able to exchange one of those. We'll probably push maybe for like this. I don't know if I have the patience to do any training, to be honest. I don't care enough for Korrigar Death Bell. But we'll see what happens. But there we go, guys. Thanks for hanging out, as always. I will catch you in the next stream.